Hey everybody, Pixel here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we defeated the final Team Rocket Grunt, or at least it seems that way, and we fixed the generator in the power plant. This time, we're going to be heading to Lavender Town to get a reward that isn't immediately obvious, but it'll come in handy. Let's head into Rock Tunnel. Oh god. I don't have Flash. Why do I have to keep leaving this place? If you ever need a new Flash TM, you can buy them in the Goldenrod department store on the 5th floor. What a pain in the ass. Jeez. Now I can go through Rock Tunnel. I have like 7 minutes of footage for this episode, and most of it isn't usable because I didn't have Flash before. We still have the annoying crosshair because, of course, I'm still playing on an emulator because I'm terrible. There's 2 new encounters here that I'm aware of, so I guess I'll go over those now. First, we have Marowak. Marowak is actually pretty good, all things considered, for a pure ground type. Relatively low stats overall, but its attack and defense are where it really shines. It gets some decent moves. It gets Earthquake. It gets the unique moves Bone... Well, just one now, because Lucario can actually learn Bone Club and Bone Rush, but it does get the unique move of Bone Meringue, which is a 50 power, 100 accuracy move that hits twice. So, I mean, that's practically a 100 power move, just with a chance of 50% of that missing, which, you know, isn't good, but it also means both hits of 50 have a chance of getting a critical hit, so it could be 150, it could be 200, so yeah, that's pretty good. As for its abilities, I'm not completely sure what it has, but I'm pretty sure Rockhead is one, and I mean, that's the better one. Obviously, as you can see up in the corner, you can also find Cubone here, which is the pre-evolution. It's not good, but it evolves into Marowak, so by proxy, it is good. Next up, we have everybody's favorite, to theorize along with Marowak and Cubone, Kangaskhan. It's pretty much just a bulky, hard-hitting normal type. That's all there really is to say about it. This is Gen 4, so it doesn't have anything that's going to make it particularly overpowered at any point, and it's pretty hard to find, so I wouldn't waste my time searching for it, especially since you're already in Kanto at this point. You probably have a full team, and if you don't, you know what you want already. And if it's not Kangaskhan, sorry, this isn't where you're gonna find what you want. Alright. I honestly, like, honest to God, have no idea where I'm going in here. I'm going to put up a rappel because already getting a little tired of the music here. The wild Pokemon music. I think this is good cave music. It's actually unique to Kanto as well, so have a listen. It's a pretty simple remix of the original cave music, but it's pretty good. It really is eerie. And I'm pretty sure Haunter can appear here, so... and that helps. Haunter, maybe Ghastly too. I know for sure Gengar can't, because you have to trade to get a Gengar. Whatever. This ladder looks promising-ish. Have I fallen for a trick? Nope. Found the exit. That was surprisingly easy. Okay, well, Route 10. For some reason, one of my favorite routes in Kanto, although there's nothing really great about it in particular. What do you want? You really love Pokemon, don't you? I love Pokemon too. Back away, old man. I really hate that sprite just because of, like, come on. Okay, man, I don't want to hurt a Quagsire. There's always a chance it has water absorb, so I don't want to go Dragon Dance Waterfall, so I'll just go Dragon Pulse. Don't know why I'm commentating this, I'm probably cutting it out, but whatever, maybe I didn't. Maybe future me really loved this commentary for some fucking reason. Did you, future me? That's what I thought. Looks like this means it's my loss. Sure is. God, that's a terrible sprite. Oh boy. Hello? Oh, hi, Ashley. How are you? Found a useful item while shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry! But I asked the delivery man to take it to you, so you should stop by the nearest Pokemon or department store and pick it up. I know it'll be useful. Sure it will. Let's use Strength. Still don't know why Rocky was the Pokemon I decided to teach that to, but whatever. TM69 Rock Polish that sharply increases speed, which means by 2 stages. Not bad. Not really good either, since most of the Pokemon that learn it are obviously rock types, which are just naturally slow. That's quite some building, eh? It's Kanto's radio tower. Huh. Lavender Town in Gen 1 and Gen 3, not really as much in Gen 3, but at least in Gen 1, had some of the creepiest music in any game ever, as far as I remember. Not so in this gen. Gen 4 and Gen 2 as well. Really toned down the creepy aspect of Lavender Town. So yeah, it's definitely not as creepy. I honestly prefer this much more. What do you have to say? What do you think, Lance? Lance is staring straight in this direction. I can tell. Ah, so you're the Ashley who solved the power plant's problem? Thanks to you, I never lost my job. I tell you, you're a real lifesaver. Please take this as my thanks. The director loaded the EXPN card on Ashley's Pokegear. Ashley's Pokegear has been upgraded. With that thing, you can tune into even more radio programs here in Kanto. Hey there, I'm the Super Music Director. I'm responsible for the gorgeous melodies that go out over the air. Don't be square. Grab your music off the air. Dude, nobody uses the radio anymore. It's 2019. Many people hard at work here. Okay, whatever. What do you have to say? Did I talk to you? Welcome. Feel free to look around anywhere on this floor. Okay. So yeah, they completely knocked down the gigantic graveyard tower. People come from all over to pay their respects to the spirits of Pokémon. And they replaced it with this tiny hut. I came with my mom to visit Pokémon resting places. There are other resting places of Pokémon here, I think. There are many chambers that only Mr. Fuji may enter. Mr. Fuji. The Pokémon that lived with me in a long time. I didn't treat them as a Pokémon. I loved them like my grandchildren. Why not your children? This one looks special. Nothing unique about it, apparently, though. Welcome. You appear to be raising your Pokémon in a kind and loving manner. Those who love Pokémon come here to pay their respects to Pokémon. Please pay homage to the spirits of Pokémon. I'm sure that will make them happy. Sure it will, too. I miss you, Dank. Alright. That's all we really wanted to do here in Lavender Town, and quite frankly, I want to get as far away from it as possible. So let's go back to Vermilion City now. What is this one? You may recall that around here, there is a sleeping Pokemon. There is no Pokeflute in this game. There's the radio. Okay, well, it's just the top signal. Pokeflute. Very nice, relaxing song. The Snorlax opens its eyes wide. Wild Snorlax appeared. Snorlax is it is an excellent Pokemon. Jesus, I love this guy. I've used one on almost every competitive team I've used for a long time, and I don't think that's ever going to change. The thing has massive HP stat, massive special defense stat, massive attack stat. It lacks in pretty much everything else, but geez, it's so good. It's not as good, granted, in this generation specifically, because it doesn't have its hidden ability yet, but in a few generations, this guy will be the best thing ever, I trust me on that. There is a reason it is still considered competitively viable to this day. As for this specific Snorlax, it has Rollout, which of course builds power every turn, but the more important thing is that it's holding an item called the Leftovers. This increases, I believe, 1/16 of its health every turn. That is a very good item, so if you aren't going to catch this to use it on your team, you want to at least catch it so you can get the leftovers from it. Alright. I'm not having the easiest time here because I'm not sure what attack would be the one to knock it out. I got rid of Yawn. I just hope to God that it does nothing and maybe Ripdank can stun spore it. Man, I'm just on my own here, aren't I? Yeah, I'm on my own, like, okay. Should have done this at nighttime, then I could have used the Dusk Balls. I'm gonna use a Love Ball, because who said same-sex marriage can't be a thing in the Pokemon world? Between Pokemon. Well, apparently the Pokeball itself did. Jeez, okay. That's building damage very quickly. I didn't save before this because I don't want to save during a recording. I'm going to risk the chance of Lance getting a critical hit here. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it! Fuck! I thought it was bad in Mario Sunshine. But the curse is coming to me even here. I'm gonna take a drink. Ugh. That is so frustrating. Okay. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. I wasn't ever planning on using it or anything, but those leftovers would have been nice. I could have given them to, Axel. What do we have here? I know what it is. Yep, Diglett. We're in Diglett's cave. Believe we already went over Diglett in an earlier episode, because I'm pretty sure it can appear somewhere in Johto, and if it can't, too bad I'm not going over it here, because it's just like a fast physical, it's sweeper. It's a very good revenge mon, but whatever. I use a super repel so I can just go through here without having to put up with it. You're seeing a lot of these very rocky walls that a Pokemon move could potentially scale. We can't do anything with those right now. And we won't be able to for quite a while. But on the other side of Diglett's cave is Route 2. Find a Carbos back here. That's always good to find. And let's head over here. Looks like it can be cut down. I would love to cut it. This is the only reason I kept Ripdank with me. If you don't have a Pokemon with cut, you have to go all the way back to get one if you want to come here through here this way. There is yet another way to make it to Pewter City. Todd, shut up. But this is where the first gym in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow was. Which means this is going to be the first Kanto gym we take on. I'll see you guys in a sec when I have my team all ready to take on the gym. Before we actually take on the gym, I want to come over here and talk to this guy. Ah, you came all the way out here from Johto? That brings back memories. When I was young, I went to Johto to train. You remind me so much of what I was like as a young man. Here, I want you to have this item I found in Johto. You will obtain the Rainbow Wing. This will alternatively be the Silver Wing in Pokemon Heart Gold. I think you can probably guess what it's for. But for now, let's head into the gym. I'm going to be skipping the gym trainers. I'm pretty sure they just have generic rock and ground type Pokemon like they did in the original games, Red, Blue. But this is a familiar face to pretty much anybody. The star of the anime. Even though he's not technically the star, he's still the star. Let's talk to him. Wow, it's not often that we get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter Gym Leader. I'm an expert on rock-type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. They'll have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on! This is the best gym leader theme in any Pokemon game, and I do not care what anybody has to say about that opinion. It is true. True. I can say words correctly. Brock is a Rock-type gym leader. Most of his Pokemon are pretty close to the levels of my own, and, yeah. He's pretty tough. He has both of the fossil Pokemon, believe it or not, Water and Rock-type. I'm not going to be going over in detail stats for any of the Kanto gym leaders. In fact, I'm pretty sure the final boss is the only boss from this point on who I will be going over in depth. But this should be pretty fun. I really do just appreciate all of the detail put into these fights, because this could have just been such a generic thing. Like, they could have just ported over teams and leveled them up from Red and Blue. Instead, they go through all the effort of redesigning these characters, giving them whole new teams with intricate movesets, giving them this incredible new battle theme, which, I mean, quite frankly, is the one thing they definitely did not have to do. They could have just reused the Johto Gym Leader theme. And they put all that together into this, and this is so good! I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is not my favorite Pokemon post-game by any means, which might take a lot of people by surprise because it's pretty much everyone else's favorite, but I really do appreciate just how much they did put into it. I'm not going to deny that it's an excellent post-game, because it is, and it is the best post-game in the series. It's just not my favorite. Alright, we're already on his last Pokemon. Almost all his Pokemon are triple weak to grass. Actually, all of his Pokemon are triple weak to grass. And most of them are also are quadruple weak, not triple. There's no way to be triple. But also, a few of them are quadruple weak to water as well, so his team isn't put together well. It's just intricately put together to be a better team than the one that was in the previous iteration of this character. But alright, we've taken him down. No level ups at all there. Looks like you're the stronger one. Sure am. Your Pokemon's powerful attacks overcame my rock-hard resistance. You're stronger than I expected. Go ahead, take this badge. I really enjoyed the battle with you, Ashley. I'll give you the move Rock Slide, too. It can sometimes cause your foe to flinch. The world is huge. There are still many strong trainers like you. Just wait and see. I'm gonna become a lot stronger, too. With that, we've done everything there really is to do around Pewter City already. I shit you not. There's not that much to do around here. But we took on our first Kanto gym leader, and actually, if we check our trainer card now... Yep. We have the seal for the Johto region, as you can see. That's what you get when you complete all 8 gyms. There is another one to collect for Kanto. We have the Boulder badge. We have yet to get any of these other badges, and hey, if you've played Gen 1, that final face there may look vaguely familiar, to say the least. It would be pretty hard for Giovanni to return as the 8th gym leader again. Next time on Pokemon Soul Silver. You may think we'd be going out to fight Misty, but nope. We're actually going to be heading out to the west of Pewter City and seeing what Mount Moon has to offer us. See you guys then.